up, everybody? It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sofia's Football Talk. Sorry for being a little bit late, people. I was having some technical difficulties that sometimes can occur, more so related to my camera, as I have a new computer, and sometimes it takes a long time to kind of, or not sometimes, sometimes do when it comes to connecting with the camera and whatnot. But we are here for another live match preview. This time it's just going to be me, but for future match previews, of course, occasionally you will be seeing me having guests. But today I'm here. Yes, 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 and ready for tomorrow's match. It's going to be Crystal Palace away, hosting, facing my team, Manchester United, and I'm ready. I'm going into this game and thinking, hey, let's go. Not to be taking a piss take or whatnot at or over, when it comes to Crystal Palace. Like Crystal Palace, I ain't got a problem with Patrick Vieira. Okay, you play for the Ops. It's, used to play for the Ops, aka Arsenal and whatnot, but still big up, legend, yada, yada, yada. We know, right? Did have a pretty good season with Palace overall as a manager last season. Had a good start of the season this season, but it's been a little bit shaky. Hasn't been in best form. So obviously, we're definitely going into this game taking all the 3 points. Let's keep it 100. I do not expect anything less than 3 points, but we will, of course, dive into that very shortly. But big up to those of you who, of course, are here. Remember to indeed, like we always say, like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Hey, and also subscribe. We're over 1,000 subscribers, which we got recently, and we're moving upwards. Like, hey, I'm here. Let's go. And I'm super excited for tomorrow. So we're going to be doing a watch along for tomorrow, but today we're focused on the match preview. Yesterday it was hella nice having a break, you know, kind of focusing on basically doing a just having a me time yesterday. But here we are, of course, back with doing the match preview. So let's say hi to the comments. Also, always feel free to be active in the live chat and whatnot. I do, as always, appreciate that. And yeah, LC was here second earlier today, or technically a few minutes ago. Says I'm second. I'm also expecting a great stream like always. So yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to say hi. LOL. Hi. Thank you, LC. I appreciate the support. I know that Patrick from the City Fan TV was here early on as well. Hopping on the comments, whatnot. So big up. I do appreciate it, people. Big up to those of you who are taking your um Tuesday evening to, stick by here, say hello to your girl. So if you are indeed new here, hello. My name is Sophia, but you call me Sophie or Soph, whatever you might prefer. How does feel? Town Fan TV says, hey, big up. Hey, fam, big up. Right says, Palace will give you a game, but United have a lot in the tank to get win in the 90. Let's freaking go. And also, big up, Ravi. Ravi, you guys are playing Liverpool, I believe. That yeah, it's halftime right now, but they're playing the second leg of the FA Cup, which kind of, they should have, in all honesty, though. Wolves kind of got robbed in the last game, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. You know, hey, not many people are talking about that afterwards, but hey, I'm just saying. I do hope they lose, though, although even though they're leading, but hey, right? Says Sophia, ready for Zaha to score alongside Edward? Nope. Zaha, I actually do like Wilfred Zaha, but brother does not need to do shit for tomorrow. So hey, the Bronze Adonis says hello, football fans. Hello, big up, big up, and let's dive in. Okay, just give me 1 second. What I always like to do is, of course, talk about the team news and whatnot. Uh, and then we dive into what should I say? Predicting the lineup for tomorrow, and then the score. But yeah. Oh, Schlotz says City got robbed too. Did they? They could have. They did City do something after equalizing? No. They was rattled. They went into a little shell. Is that supposed to be City? Are they supposed to be big? Nah, the little brothers. They are our little younger brother. Yes. By the way, guys, I shared a video where Schlotz, one of my viewers, right here, we had a bet that if Man United would beat Man City in the Manchester derby, obviously, then he would shave off his hair. He did. This guy's a real one. So if you haven't checked out that video, he did post it on his channel. So yeah, it is in my community tab. I've shared this, so definitely check it out because it was funny. Big up to you, Schloss. You're a legend. We don't support the same team, but you're a legend. Right? So Sofia, I think it will be an unchanged lineup for United. I don't know. I think we will be making some changes. We definitely will because we're going to be facing Arsenal on Sunday, and that definitely is the more harder game, the more where we kind of do need to go a little bit more stronger, in my opinion. So I will see some changes. Just what I'm gonna be saying. Sean says, "Good evening, good evening." Rice is -7 in the UK tonight. Hey, Schnapp says just saying. Grace says City have cracks this season that are starting to show, but I feel like City always be going on the run. Like they be waking up during you know February times, and February is not yet. February is my favorite month because that's my birthday month, and I'm telling you, City's gonna wake up. Do I want them to do so? Yes, only because I do not need Arsenal to win the league. But if City ain't going to stop them, we going to stop them. How about that? Versus Arsenal do look good. Could be a draw. Maybe. We'll wait. But of course, we're not going to do a match preview for the Arsenal game. I'm going to be doing a match preview for that alongside a fellow content creator called Gracie May. We're going to be doing a combined 11 on my channel. And then on her channel, we're going to be doing a match preview. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That's going to be up on Friday live. Schlotz says the preview should be short. United will win tomorrow easily. I mean, we'll see how long we'll be here for. I just have on the Wolves Liverpool game on the back side and whatnot. But yeah, we'll just you do the usual stuff. If there's stuff that you want to talk about throughout that or outside of that, we'll see. But of course, this is not going to be like major super talking points, but there are some talking points that I do think that we need to address. So just so that it's pretty clear, and guys, do get the likes up because the more each and every one of you guys like, the more likes overall that we get, the more the video is going to be pushed out there by YouTube for new people to see. Because in that way, we'll yeah, be shown to new people that also is football fans, and maybe they potentially end up subscribing. So yeah, Ray says, so who for Palace do you see as a threat? I mean, obviously Zaha, I definitely see as a threat for sure. Olise, I believe, um, is definitely somebody that I also see as a threat for sure. Um, yeah, those are the two that I can. Yeah. Are you? I feel like I'm gonna be no. You know what? I was about to say something shameless, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's dive into some team news here. Just give me 1 second so that I can, of course, what should I say? Be able to share this on the or put it up there, of course. But yeah, guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Where is the? There it is. Okay, and we're gonna share in a second. Okay, share. Okay, there we go. I was to, we're going to be checking some team news here from Le Twitter. Basically, more so focused on, the which I always like to refer to. This one in particular, the UTD report. I really do like this Twitter page in particular. So this is pretty good. We probably need to zoom in a tiny bit. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, by the way, yeah, as we can see, Jane Sancho is back in training with the fellow squad. Hello, that is amazing news. I don't think, however, he's going to be available for this week, but he's slowly getting back in there. He's slowly getting back there, and I cannot wait to see him come back. Okay, we need to go a little bit back here because there were a couple of things that I wanted to mention. There we go. Probably also need to do a little bit of, yeah, there we go. There was, by the way, Wood Weghorst. I don't know if y'all saw this, but this is a Twitter. He can sing. I don't want to be putting this on because I might get like, what should I say? copyright strike and whatnot because he's seeing Neo's so sick. He got a beautiful voice, by the way. Okay, Marco Rose, Representative Dirk Hebel, and Darren Freeman were spotted at the Manchester Derby on Saturday. Manet as well as Al Nassr are after his signature. Really? Huh. His Borussia Dortmund contract expires in summer. We're going to be going after Marcus Rose? I feel bad for the guy because he's been so injury prone. Like every time, whenever there's a World Cup or something like that, Germany, he's obviously he's going to be on that team sheet and whatnot. But nope, he ends up getting injured. Yeah. Another news here, as you can see, Marcus Rashford's brother, Dwayne Maynard, met PSG officials in August, a rendezvous that sources close to Rashford at the time felt was ill advised by Samuel Luckhurst. Interesting. Ten Hag is eager. Ooh, oopsie. There we go. Yeah. Ten Hag is eager for Diogo Dalot, Luke Shaw, and Fred to be tied down on longer deals. I, hmm, initially, I was kind of like, what should I say? Especially when it comes to, I don't have a problem with, I mean, Dalot is still very young and whatnot, and I do think that it can be nice to kind of have him there. Not, I don't necessarily think that Dalot in the long side, I don't know. Like what I'm trying to say is we probably will be getting another right back in the summer and whatnot. So having him and Dalot kind of changing between the right back position, I do think will be nice. Luke Shaw, I feel like Luke Shaw is the same age as me, right? We're both 27. We're both about to be 28 this year, and whatnot. Luke Shaw has been here for, I believe, 9 years or more than that, whatnot. He been here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He been here for a long time. So even though he's played hella good throughout the season, just a few games at the beginning of the season where he obviously was atrocious, and then Tyrell Malacia was given a chance, ended up playing whatnot, which of course was warranted. But then once Luke Shaw got back into the team, he has been playing hella good since then, and I do applaud Ten Hag for that. So I get, and the fact that he's been chosen as the center back several games now after the World Cup instead of actual center backs that we have, such as Harry Maguire and the likes of Victor Lindelöf, right? That just kind of sets the tone that obviously he will be staying, right? But at the end of the day, I do feel like at some point we probably need to move over when it comes to Luke Shaw. But I'm also thinking if the manager wants a manager, he played hella good. Why not? It is what it's. Fred, I do think is a proper squad player, so I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to keep him there. You know, and I feel like Fred is the type of player like, hell, I'm happy to be here. Oh, you want me to come? Fred never is. Fred is. There's no bullshit with Fred. Sorry about my language, but to those of you who are new here, we do definitely sometimes be swearing on this channel, so I'm just gonna let you know. Okay, we're gonna keep it 100 over here. What I'm trying to say is, Fred is a type of guy. There's no bullshit. Let me just remove this for a second. There's no bullshit with Fred. Fred is just like, you know what? I'm happy to be here. Oh, coach, you want me to put in a shift? You want me to do a good job? I'll do a job for you. Okay. Yes, obviously, his United tenure for the amount of time he's been here and whatnot, there's maybe been more so of a not that consistency and whatnot, but there's a reason we kind of have to also not forget Pep initially before he came to Man United. Pep Guardiola, the coach of Man City, did initially want Fred, was interested in getting Fred. We decided to get him. Yes, we definitely 100% overpaid for sure. But what are you going to do? I still do think that there's something when it comes to Fred. I believe him and Maguire, I think they're sharing the same birthday, and both of them are about to be 30. Maguire probably should be going. But for Fred, I don't have a problem with Fred still staying here, though. So this is what I wanted to say about that. Um, yeah, because all of these contracts, I believe, from these players in particular, will be or is about to what's the word that I'm looking for? Is about to expire. Thank you, Soph. Thank you, Brain. Okay, moving back to this. We're gonna quickly run through. Okay. Yeah, so Marcus Rashford will be offered an improved deal at Man United. Man United have already opened discussion with David De Gea. Y'all know how much I love David De Gea. Come on now, who has approached the final 5 months of his deal. I hope we keep him. Prepping for Palace. The last looking good. Whatnot. That's something else. And by the way, Antony Elanga might leave Man United very soon. I know this is kind of slowly getting a little bit into like a transfer talking show as well, but team news is a part of the match preview experience here on Sofia's Football Talk. So yeah, I'm gonna be addressing the comments in a bit, but I just wanted to quickly talk about, of course, the team news. But yeah, so Antony Elanga, the Swedish youngster, has been of interest to Borussia Dortmund. Believe that Everton has also been interested. So I don't know if it's going to be a loan. Maybe United will be like, you know what? Why not cash in? Thing is, he is an academy player. So if we can cash in, why not? Wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but we'll have to see. Newcastle, by the way, this I kind of was a little bit intrigued by. Newcastle have expressed an interest in signing Scott McTominay after learning he is worried about a lack of playing time at Man United. McTominay is open to moving to Newcastle. I definitely am open for. I kind of was feeling like at some point early on in the season that maybe Ten Hag wanted to keep McTominay, but no, there's been several games now, even prior to the World Cup and after that, where obviously just doesn't look like it looks like McGuire. McTominay is definitely moving more and more at the back of the pecking order, if that makes sense. So probably should leave. I don't think you should be leaving now in January because injuries, whatnot. We are technically still in four competitions, cup competitions still. So we need the extra legs and whatnot. So having him go during the summer would probably be more beneficial in my opinion. I believe this was from the what should I say? Somewhat of the press conference. I don't know if Wout Weghorst was in the press conference next to Ten Hag potentially. Wout Weghorst has a couple of what should I say, tweets here as you or quotes. I think that's something that's one of my strengths, pressing. So obviously he was asked about pressing, especially without the ball, to put pressure on an opponent and be active. Big up. I'm definitely excited. And he was also, by the way, he will be wearing the shirt number 27. Obviously 2 plus 7 equals 9, right? Yep, yep, yep. Woodwaker says, my agent called me actually for the first time about Man United, and I was together with my girl, and she was a little bit shocked because she saw my face, and I was like, oof. So yeah, it was a special moment, and that was really nice. Of course, hey, if you get a moment, there's a big moment in your career, like big opportunity. Man United is asking you, is interested. You gonna take it? I get it. I get it. There was I wanted to more so dive in the last here. Yeah, about Ten Hag on Bruno Fernandes versus Manchester City. We defended as usual, but in possession, he had a role to come in between the lines to bring an extra player and bring the opponent problems and create hesitation and confusion. And I thought he played the role brilliantly. Also, he adds, the rest of the team adapted well to the situation, and we had really good breaks by finding the free man. Bruno was an important factor in that role and important in the pressing as well. Also, though, that's not all. I don't know, meaning Bruno, was man of the match versus Man City, but he was my man of the match definitely. It's very clear that Ten Hag for sure rates Bruno Fernandes. I do think Bruno Fernandes' work ethic is extremely good. Also, I find that this one was quite interesting what he when he mentioned Martial. So Ten Hag on Martial, I hope to avoid him getting injured. He was complaining, so that's why he also didn't train in the week and why he was a question mark. He decided, he begged to start because I knew the start would be so important in this game. Also, he adds, Martial, is really good with his pressing, and he is a really big element in our pressing. And he did that really well before halftime versus Man City, but also you saw he was not capable to go 100%, and that's what you need. Important. Also, Ten Hag on if Wood Vegas would start versus Crystal Palace, I have to think that over. First, settle down this game and make the right conclusion. Then we will make a clear plan. I have to see for Palace. Okay. Yeah, because that's something that also I want to ask some of you guys. I mean, regardless of you being a Man United fan, obviously this is of course more so a question for you Man United fans, but to those of you who aren't, I do want to pose this question: do you guys think that Wood Vegas potentially might start for tomorrow's game? I'm gonna very shortly after reading some of your comments, of course, dive into the doing the predicting the lineup and whatnot. But yeah, let's see here. Ten Hag, we have to celebrate it, but after it, we have to settle down. After 24 hours, move on and go to the next game. Then you get in the right rhythm. I love that. Love that. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Ooh, that's a good question by UTD Report. You know what? We might do a stream about that. But yeah, I think that's potentially if this one. If Casemiro or Fred are booked against Crystal Palace tomorrow, they will be suspended for the Arsenal game. Ah, my God. Yeah. I mean, for me, if Casemiro gets booked and if we don't have Casemiro available to play for the Arsenal game, we can forget about it. Nah, 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 nah. Mm-mm. West Ham are considering a move to sign Harry Maguire on loan. Take him. Take him. Oh, you want me to drive him to the airport so we can take the plane to London? Oh, I'll do it. Even though I don't have a driver's license, but I'll do it for you. No worries, West Ham. No worries. I'll help you out. No worries. Nah, nah, nah. We're gonna go right now. Seriously. It's not even a joke. I'll go right now. Come on now. Man United are hopeful of agreeing a new contract for Alejandro Garnacho. Positive discussions are ongoing with United keen for him to carry on the ways he's developing. And also, there are a couple of potential. It's a bidding process going on for Man United. I want to do a dedicated video stream on that, so we're not going to dive too much into that. But that's something that I do need to dive into. But yeah, I think we're going to end it with that, or not end it with that. But when it comes to the news, and let me read some of y'all comments. Okay. Do do do. Ray says essay is decent too. Oh yeah, for sure. Piers Morgan, fake account, says did Man United make a mistake by not signing Gustavo Scapra? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar, so I can't necessarily say, oh yeah, it is a big. I don't know, man, fam. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie and say yeah, cause I don't know. What do you think? That's the main question. By the way, guys, it's important. I know that us content creators be saying it a lot, but it is we're not saying it if we don't mean it, you know? Why was somebody's message? Oh, thank you, Schlots. Thank you. Yeah, Piers Morgan, I'm sorry. You're doing a little bit too much with the comments here. Uh okay. Because I don't know if you're trolling or what you're doing, but you're doing a little bit too much. Bring back Ursula from like okay. Tony Claude Gunner TV says, big up, Sophia. Keep killing it. Thank you, fam. The same to you. Big up. Lizzie says, hello, Sophia. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Lizzie says, I hope the new ownership coming players like Tuansepi, Phil Jones, others should have contract terminated. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's several players that I do think 100%. And I agree with you, fam. That needs to be moved on. We need to just, stop the settlement, stop the sentiment and whatnot, and just move on. Yeah, Schloss says the Glazers are here to stay forever. I hope. Hell no. Adelike says best of luck to United. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I want us now to, like we always do, dive into the lineup. Liverpool just, oh my God, I thought Liverpool was about to score, but hey, no, they're not. Yeah, guys, get the likes up, get the likes up. How many likes do we have? I actually haven't checked. We have 16 likes. Like goal will be, you know what? There are people tuning in and whatnot, so I'm going to say 30. Why not? Go big or go home. 30 likes. Let's get, if there's any one of you who haven't liked yet, come on now, like the video. The more you like, the more the video is going to be pushed out there for other people to see. That's why we be so heavily on it. But yeah, okay. There we go. And I'm going to share the screen so that we can do a prediction of the lineup and whatnot. We'll do that. Okay. And of course, like I always say, do feel free to, give out your team of what you were predicting. So this is just me predicting for tomorrow. I'm not completely sure if this is going to be it, but we gonna see. We gonna see. We are, of course, there we go. We're gonna see. I'm not sure, but we gonna see. There we go. Ooh, whoop. Let's fix this more like that. Yeah, make it a little bit clean. This is, I think we should take Crystal Pass with full squad and get it done within the first half, and then get players like Cass and Fred out before being booked. You know what? That's not necessarily a bad shout there, a bad, what should I say, tip and whatnot. They'll take. What I'm thinking, of course, I mean, the keeper, there's no, come on now. We all know. We all know. Right back. I want to say, Dallo. But should we? Wamisaka has been hella good though, so I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Wamisaka start again. But like, I almost feel like I want Wamisaka for that Arsenal game. But you can potentially. What are we thinking? What will Ten Hag do? Will he start Wamisaka again, and then maybe he will start Wambasaka and then he'll bring Dallo in for the second half? I'm gonna say Wambasaka. Uh, Let me know what you guys are thinking. Wambasaka, left back. uh, Luke Shaw has basically been playing as a center back, but I'm gonna say Shaw. I'm wondering when he's gonna be playing Martinez, but I'm gonna say Martinez. Lisandro Martinez and Varane. That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. He could potentially, probably, maybe even bring like Lindelof or Maguire. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. So, to those of you who are tuning in, big up to you. Get the likes up. Do subscribe, of course. Yes, like Millie says, big up Millie says, remember to smash the like button. Also, please follow Sophia's Football Talk on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Big up, big up. Good evening. Yes, I'm doing very well. I hope you are doing good. I definitely needed to take a break yesterday from content making, as I literally did 9 streams back to back last week. And then this week, from today, we're going to be doing live streams up until Sunday throughout the whole week. So, yeah, but big up. I do not know what this means, so let me know. Detic says Arsenal are in great form. We should not think about it without clearing the crystal first. Oh, yeah, of course. The thing is, the team is very much pretty, focusing on you got to take it game by game. And I still also am 100%. I'm agreeing with that. Take it game by game, of course. Um, I'm gonna say the thing is, oh my god, I do not want Casemiro to get a yellow card because if he gets booked tomorrow, he ain't gonna be able to play for the Arsenal game, and we need him. Oh, it just kind of showcase, yeah, yeah. Squad depth. I cannot wait for us to like shop in the summer. I need to get a couple of midfielders. Because what happens when you key players are gone? Key players aren't available because of injuries or suspension. You are kind of, sorry for my language. You are kind of fucked, right? So yeah, I just hope that we obviously in the summer can be able to do a proper shopping. But hey, we got to do with what make do with what we have. I still am going to say Casemiro, and maybe he will potentially bring on McTominay at the end. We'll see. I don't know. Will he be having Eriksen? Will that be the case? I'm going to say maybe Eriksen for this game, and then you probably bring him off. I'm gonna say Rashford. But I almost feel like he might start Garnacho in this game, and then he'll bring Rashford in the second half, or it could be vice versa. Why do I have a feeling it might be Garnacho? I just have a feeling it might be Garnacho, and I want to say Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. We really don't have any option in that 10 role as well. By the way, just so you know, that's quite lacking. I'm gonna say Antony. He didn't start for the Man City game. He did come on. I'm gonna say he's gonna start. I wonder if Weghorst might start in this game or he'll come in. It depends on Martial as well, but potentially he could have Rashford up front though. He could literally be having Rashford up front. The only thing for me, I just What do you let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm gonna say Weghorst. Why not? I always write his name wrong. My bad. But yeah, this is the team that I am predicting. Not just only predicting, but also what I'm kind of, in a way, what I'm predicting, but also what I potentially can see happening for tomorrow. Tomorrow game, away game against what should I say? Man, I was about to say Man City. I mean Crystal Palace. But yeah, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Do you think that this could potentially be the case for tomorrow that Ten Hag does, or do you think that he might go with more, you know, likely of the starting 11 from the Man City game? We'll see. Come on, Wolves, get it! Come on, Wolves, you can do it. Wolves are like literally 1-0 down against Liverpool in the second leg of the FA Cup. So we'll see. Let's see here. Miss says, "Hey, Stotts, you had, yeah, Stotts. The haircut was haircutting." Miss says, "Adama Traore. Ooh, yeah. I see my baby still. Is he still there? Yes. Call me." And then Sports TV says, "Hi, big up, big up. Hope you're doing well, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this particular team. This is what I'm thinking. Come on, Wolves. Come on. The fact that I'm be, yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna remove this for a second here. And let's see here. So, diving into the predictions for tomorrow. Hmm. What am I predicting? I am 100% predicting us to win. Am I seeing a clean sheet? I do think so, but you never know. Maybe they'll get an opportunity, maybe a set piece or something like that. Oh, come on, Wolves. Come on. For God's sake, no. Maybe. So, but I still do want to say that ain't gonna be for Man United at least. It gonna be I want to say 2-2 nil free kick for Wolves. But yeah, I'm gonna say 2-0 to Man United against Crystal Palace tomorrow. We're gonna of course do a watch along for that, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already so that you won't be missing the watch along. Straight after tomorrow's game, we're gonna be doing a match reaction as well, live as well. So yes, join. But what are your predictions? What are you thinking for tomorrow? Do you think that Man United is going to win? Do you think Crystal Palace is going to win? What are your thoughts? Or do you think it will be a draw? I don't know. Let me know. Let's see how many likes that we are on before we slowly about to end. Ooh, okay, 19 likes. If there's some a few of y'all who haven't liked yet, definitely do so because seriously, we have 19 likes. Great, but we're trying to get 30. So hey, let's keep moving. Daily Tech says 4-1. United win. Ooh, 4-1. Hey, maybe. I mean, it could happen. I don't know why I'm thinking 2-0. I just feel like it might be like a. I just have a feeling it's going to be 2-0. Of course, I would love it to be a goal bonanza. I would. The thing is, we need to get that goal difference up because we are level on points with Newcastle, but Newcastle is ahead of us in third while we're in fourth because they have scored more goals. We haven't scored that many goals. And also we have conceded a lot of goals, especially when it comes to the City game, the Brentford game, um and then it was also the Villa game. So all those three games kind of is where most of the goals have been conceded, if that makes sense. And yeah, yes, basically. But I do think we're gonna win tomorrow. I do think it might be a clean sheet. So that's going what up. Ooh, almost a goal there for Wolves, by the way. Hmm. Deltic says Crystal Palace out of form. They definitely are 100% out of form. Like I felt like they played so good early on the season, so I'm kind of a little bit bummed out. But it is what it is. I mean, they got slapped up by Spurs have been shit this season. Don't let the table fool you. Yes, they're fifth and whatnot, but hey, they've been shit. Uh, it is what it is. Mrs. Good luck for tomorrow. Big up. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I am excited though about tomorrow. Like I feel like I'm moving into like every Man United game. I mean, like I cannot wait to watch Man United play again. You know, that's the type of vibe that I am on when it comes to Man United games. Like last season was horrible. There's still a little itsy bitsy tiny bitty little little PTSD from last season. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There's still a little bit left. But at the end of the day, I am hopeful. And throughout the season in Ten Hag, I trust. That's what I feel. That's the type of energy that I'm on. I ain't gonna say we're gonna win the league, but I'm just letting you know. Let us see what happens. Let us try to if we win against Palace tomorrow and we win against Arsenal on Sunday, whoop de doo. We gonna be moving different in these streets. I'm letting you know right now. Lord have mercy. You gonna be liking me because people be on my back on TikTok. Woo! They do not like me there. But hey, it's football. If you can't handle the banter, then football ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Curtis says Manchester United will win over Crystal Palace. Yes, indeed. Curtis, and to the rest of y'all who haven't shared your prediction, what are you thinking? Is it going to be Man United win for tomorrow? Is it going to be a draw? Is it going to be a loss? I mean, I do not want to lose. I think most people probably are thinking Man United is going to win. I don't want to go into tomorrow and being like, oh, we're just going to, and then get, you never know. Like, I don't want to be disrespecting a club. I want us to be like, yeah, we're going to win. We're going to have the mentality of we're going to win. We need to show it, though. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, we're just going to, we're not going to take it serious. Yada, yada, yada. Totally do. No, I'm not here for that. I want us to go in there, do the job, and get the 3 points. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And still be in London. We're probably going to go back to Manchester and then we go back to London. So basically, they're going back and forth. But yeah, at the end of the day, I do believe that we will be seeing Vekhorst tomorrow. I just don't necessarily know if we're going to be starting. I've been predicting. I mean, to those of you who were here earlier on in the stream, I am predicting for potentially that Vekhorst might start. I mean, obviously, Martial, I do think we probably need to at some point need to have a discussion. I need to do a proper video. You know what I'm thinking of doing soon? Do like a stream where we actually do like a start, like DR Sports have been doing in other channels, and we have done that in previously, I believe. But doing a stream where we actually have a discussion about who are we gonna start, who we gonna sell, and who are we gonna bench. Who is basically like the first team starters, who are the players that's more so squad players, and who are the players that just we got to get rid of, they're deadwood, we got to move on from. There are bare men that we need to have that conversation about. And I do, to be completely honest, maybe Martial might be in that situation. Brother, we're this me, Martial, Luke Shaw, all three of us born in 1995, okay? We mid 90s babies, you know what I'm saying? And whatnot. I do believe like Martial's birthday is like later in the year. At the end of the day, you know, we about to be 28, all of us. When I say all of us, again, I'm talking about Luke Shaw and Martial. We ain't getting younger any soon. We getting older. We about to be 30 in about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Our 20s is soon to be over. I say all this to say that yes, Martial has been dealing with a lot of injuries, but at some point though, and also it's with the consistency, I be saying, I just feel like we're not. I don't know. There were moments this season, even though he's been injured and whatnot, but earlier this season, at least up until the World Cup, he came in, he was doing a job, scored, da 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 da. It's not. I just after the World Cup, I feel like he's been a little bit okay, but now the last few games now, he's probably been very much underwhelming in terms of the performance, and I want to be honest about that. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I think I'm kind of done with the sentiment FC. There are a couple of guys we're giving them too many chances. Nah, He's been here for a long time now. He came here what when he was 20 years old and whatnot, right? I do think we need to move on at some point. Yes, I do get Ten Hag rates him and whatnot, but what are we gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are other striker options. We have Woodbreakers now for majority up until you know as a loan. What if Woodbreakers does a madness and he be hella good? Obviously we get he has pretty hella good pressing stats, and obviously this is also what is very good with Martial, the pressing and whatnot. What kind of Ten Hag wants, but I don't believe there's been any games this season where he's been playing for 90 minutes. That is quite concerning, in my opinion. That just kind of proves that, yo, we do need to move on and get a couple of other strikers. We need to move on. I do think so. But that's just my opinion. What are you guys saying? Brother says, hey. Also says, Patrick Vieira is my hero. Oh, big up. Brother says, gonna be a very difficult game. Would play Bruno, Fred, and McTominay. Ooh, really? Interesting. Interesting. What is this? Fred McTominay. Oh, who I was talking about. I was talking about more so. I mean, obviously McTominay. I did say it earlier. We need to move. I know that he's been linked with, or Newcastle is interested. He's also interested in going to Newcastle and whatnot. But I do think we need to move away. What I was kind of talking about now at the end of here is more so kind of letting Martial go. But like I said, we're not going to use too much minutes of time speaking about when it comes to who's going to go and whatnot, because I want to definitely do a dedicated stream about that, bringing some other Man United supporters on so that we can have an honest discussion about who do we want to keep, who do we want to sell, and who do we want to just keep as a squad player, rotation player. Because I do think that that's kind of an important conversation to have. It's going to be uncomfortable, but sometimes you need to have those uncomfortable conversations, and it is what it is. Eddie's Football Waffle, big up, says big up Sophia, and on the chat, I'm dropping my customary like. Hope y'all good. Thank you, Eddie. People, do subscribe to Eddie, my brother, my G. Subscribe to him, okay? Give him some love. We have a nice little community here on Sophia's Football Talk, and we are very good with showing each other some love. So, hey, let's do it. When it says I like Lindelöf, I mean, I've had moments where I do think that, Lindelöf and Maguire together, ooh, that is Maggie and Vicky. And no disrespect, but disrespect with the utmost disrespect. Literally, I do think that we kind of need to move on. And it is, let's be honest though, is it not pretty clear that Maguire will be going this summer? I do think Lindelöf probably might stay for maybe until like the January window next year. I think if we don't get a replace, we probably would. Maguire's gonna go. Let's just be honest. We're gonna get that moolah for him. Not that we're not gonna get half of May. Will we get half of that back? Could we potentially get 40 million for Maguire? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have that talk when summer comes, but he'll go. Right? Says MC Sophia. Ba ba ba. Thank you. Joshua says hi Sophia. Hello Joshua. Big up to you. Big up to you. Um, big up. Welcome to the channel. Guys, you guys are dope. We've been here for almost an hour. Damn, time has gone by so fast. Guys, do indeed subscribe if you haven't already. As I, of course, appreciate your support. Because y'all are dope. You guys know you guys are dope. You guys are amazing. And yeah. Ooh, guys, we got 22 likes. The like goal for today is to get 30 likes. So if there's a couple of y'all, there's literally 19 people watching. Like the views are going a little bit up and down, but hey, big up. If there's any one of y'all who haven't liked yet, do that, because seriously, it does help so that new people can end up getting to being recommended the stream or other upcoming streams, and then they'll be like, you know what? I kind of like her vibe. I kind of like the channel. Let me subscribe. Bling. So yeah, we are still, we're moving. Why did what? You know what? I'm gonna address this. Where is this? I I appreciate that you deleted this. That somebody. You know what? We gonna address this. I'm gonna have a little bit of a rant before we end this. I didn't want to end the stream in a bad way, but we're not gonna do that. But I need to address something because comments like this, oh my god. So we're gonna talk about it, but it's not you, football power hour. Big up, people. Do subscribe to my brother here, football power hour, aka Botswana Poppy. Big up, watching from work. Oh my god, thank you. Have a lovely day at work. I mean, we've been planning to link up to do a collab for sure. So guys, do show some love to the football power hour. Also, a fellow United supporter, show some love. Okay, let's do that. There is a comment here that I want to address, and I want to get it up. Actually, really do want to get it up. You know what? We're gonna yeah, we're gonna nope. We're gonna talk about it because this kind of annoyed me, but we gotta talk about it. Okay. I just hope that it can come up. Where is it? Come on now. Where is it? Show this comment. Okay, I don't know if this comment is gonna be showing, but regardless, there's a comment. Oh, Ravi said I subbed that I'm not a United fan. I'm a Liverpool fan, so you know Sofia's channel kick ass. Thank you, Ravi. Ravi's always, I mean, you guys know. This is a channel, obviously, we be talking mostly about Man United. Like I kind of would like to break it down as this: 80% of this channel, football channel, is about United, but then the other 20% is about other teams. Like we can do, like for instance, we did the North London Derby. We're gonna be talking, doing Champions League stuff. We did World Cup. We did hella World Cup coverage and whatnot. And of course, once the Champions League is back, we're gonna be doing that. So it's not just Man United because if it was, I probably would just make this into Sofia United or something like that, or just United talk and whatnot. But it's not that. It is me talking about football. Obviously, I'm gonna, of course, be focusing on my team, but I will be focusing on other stuff as well. But big up though. I say this to say that everybody, no matter, I mean, regardless of you being a Man United fan and whatnot, everybody's welcome here on this channel. And I do, of course, appreciate the moderators here, such as Daily Take. Daily Take, I know, I appreciate it. I want to address a comment like that just because, just this one time. And then we're not going to address it again. But I do appreciate that you guys have it back. So to those of you who are, the moderators definitely help the conversation to flow, to keep the trolls out there, to keep the bots out there for spamming and whatnot. So I appreciate it. Big up. Larry says to football Paris says to Ravi is one of the most supportive people. Oh yeah, Ravi is hella supportive. Yeah, I've been seeing Ravi on other football channels as well, like in the comments. Ravi is dope. Football Power Hour says it's a channel for all football lovers. Big up or lovers of football. You know what? Somebody better put that on a shirt. Yes, yes, yes. You better copyright that. Come on now. But where is that comment? Because seriously, I really wanted to address this. You know what? It's not here. So we're just going to talk about it. Okay. So there was a comment here that I wanted to address. Simon PKB says, why would anyone care what a woman has to say about football? Delete your channel. If your mom was, we gonna talk about it. You brought it up. We gonna talk about it. Hey, come on now. Mm, come on now. I'm just letting you know, Simon. Listen up. I don't know if you're still here, but to other people out there that has a similar type of mindset, such as Simon in the chat here, if that's even your real name, I'm sorry. Hate, but no hate. Sorry, but not sorry. I don't care. Regardless, I digress. People, because I could be getting comments like that on TikTok as well, and I think it's mad. If your mom or any type of female out there in your family or in your life is interested, have an interest in football, and she has a conversation about you, a conversation with you about football, are you just going to dismiss her and be like, oh, just like you said here, okay, where is it? Why would anyone care what a woman has to say about football? And then you decide to say delete your channel because what? You disagree? You can disagree, it's completely fine. But what is the point of saying, why would anyone care? Because obviously there are a lot of people. We got over. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but we got over 1,000 people subscribed to this channel. So obviously, people do care what a woman has to say about football. I'm sorry, football is for everybody. Everybody's welcome in the space. And if you cannot handle having a woman talking about something that she knows, which is ball, because I do know. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm really hyped, but it just I've been getting comments like that. Go back to the kitchen. Go and make me a sandwich. And I'm sorry. I'm not rattled. It is just I don't. It's not about me being hurt and whatnot. It's because that's not the case. I don't care. I just don't want other young girls or women out there feeling like, oh, they want to make a channel, or they want to talk about football and they feel like they can't do that because there's idiots such as freaking Simon be telling them you can't be, who's going to be listening to you, you're a woman, yada yada yada. How about you shush and you go make me a sandwich? How about that? Okay. And also, lastly, I hope you don't be kissing your mom on the cheek with that mouth, because Lord have mercy. Whoo! If I ever have kids in the future and I have sons, I will I'm not going to be putting that mindset. I'm going to have them be, you know what? You're going to welcome every type of voices. You're interested in football. You're going to welcome listen to a woman talking about football. If you can't handle that, then brother, football ain't for you, because it's gender neutral. It shouldn't just be about men. It's also for women. How about that? And non-binary as that, because everybody's welcome on this space. That's that. That's last time I'm gonna address that. And to any of my mods here, if we ever get comments like that, keep blocking it out. Keep hiding it. I just needed to address it because it's kind of been building up a little bit a while, and I needed to say it. Oh, we done. Hey, we done. It's over. It's over. Whoo! Nature says, "Kaka." I need to get it. Uh, let's see here. Ravi says, I like chatting football with anyone, doesn't matter what gender they are. You better tell them. Mom Flossie, big up. I love that. Eddie's football waffle says, wow, Sophia, I hope you have banished Simon, ridiculous brainless system. Yep. We need to double check if I believe he probably, we gon' no, he gonna be blocked for sure. Yeah, he blocked. Bye, Simon. Bye. Hope you have a lovely day. Versus Roger, I've seen clips. Hey. Du-du-du-du. Oris talks football, says, big up, Sophia. The same to you, Oris. Big up, big up. I appreciate the love. Russ says, don't mind anybody. It's free to talk about it. Yeah, yeah, big up. I said, Sophia, you heard of Hollis Agombad? She's a successful Spurs fan that has a quality YouTube channel from the UK. You should check her out. You know what? I'll do that. You know what? Definitely do keep recommending me other female football content creators, because I want to link up with more people. So I already will be doing a football, like a combined 11 stream with Gracie May, who is an Arsenal fan. So definitely check that out on Friday. I'm going to be on her channel as well on Friday. So hey, I try to, there's space for everybody. So yeah, big up. What it says, can't be a Liverpool fan. Ha ha, ha, kidding. We're getting on to Newcastle. Ooh, big up. Yes, Mount Flossie, I agree. Ravi knows so many channels. Ravi is getting everybody on different channels. Oh, and Brother says you didn't have Alex to do your usual preview. Oh, it was because he was busy. That's all. Um, yeah. I mean, he definitely will be on other future ones. But of course, like, I do be asking people and whatnot. If they're busy, we're going to be respecting that. But big up, Ali will, of course, be back again soon. So, yeah, it's nice for you to ask, though, because he has done a great job and whatnot. But, guys, I think we're going to end it at that. Yes, it got a little bit heated at the end, but I kind of had to get it off my chest. It's been annoying me a little bit and need to just get it out of my chest. But now we feel hella good. Thank you guys, each and every one of you, for, as always, subscribing to the channel, giving it lots and lots of love. And yeah, keep liking the video. Can we just double check if we hopefully have 30 likes? That would be great. We don't. It's fine. If there's any one of you who haven't gotten to like the video yet, definitely do so because seriously, it doesn't take much. It's free and it is what it is. But I do appreciate it though, regardless. To those who also super active on the live chat, big up. Aaron says, Sophia, it was through lockdown when I found a lot of great football channels. Oh, big up. Yeah, for me too, actually, as well. I've been finding a lot of, especially once I went back into doing YouTube and whatnot. On this channel, I found a lot of people. So big up, yeah, Ravi. Keep definitely hit me up on Instagram. Let me know if you do recommend me other, especially other female football content creators because I definitely do wanna. I want to do more. A goal for me is to do more collabs with the people. So let me know. And Mom is a chat love. Yeah, this chat here is just full of love, and you guys are amazing. The mods, the regular people, the new people that comes in with, of course, good energy. And yeah, big up. All right, so Sophia, check Holly Agumbar out. You will like her channel. Yes. Let me actually take a screenshot of that because I'm gonna check it out. Hell yeah. As Football Waffle says, keep doing your thing, Sophia. I can tell you're the kind to be galvanized by the occasional hate. Ooh, thank you. Thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try to. I I try to just be me. The thing is, I used to be bullied when I was younger, so for me, it's like I'm at that point where I'm just like cannot give a shit about what other people think about me. It is what it is. I'm my biggest critic, so I kind of am. I'm mostly hard on myself. That's something that I need to work on. So what other people say, I don't really care about. I just more so I don't want other people around to be affected about that. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but more so like, I work with kids. There are a couple of the kids that do watch my YouTube channel. I don't necessarily need them to see that type of behavior. Is all what I'm saying. Ooh, by the way, free kick here for Wolves. Right. Imagine Wolf equalizes. Ooh, and oh my god! No. Wait. No. No. Liverpool is through. Forget it. Damn, they got robbed. Um Brush, big up to you, says like, share, sub, and hashtag Glazers out. Yes, Glazers are indeed they out. Big up, Brush. Watch says they will hate everywhere. That's how our world is. Of course, of course. That's true. Oh, okay, never mind. Big up. Yeah, that is true. They will. But it doesn't this is my space. I don't need to take this. I don't need to take misogyny. I'm sorry. You can take that at another place. But misogyny, homophobia, racism, what it doesn't need to be sexism. None of that. Xenophobia. None of that is going to be on this space. So we're going to shut that down real quick. 100%. United Families is big up, Sophia. The same to you, Ola. Big up. Guys, do subscribe to my fellow. We got fellow United people over here. Follow. Okay? Ola from United Family, big up. Datex says, awesome stream today. See you tomorrow. Big up. Yes, yes, yes. Or says, big up. You'll be okay. Big up. And United Family says, I predicted 2-1 for the Derby, and I was on point. Yes, both of us was on point, Ola. Oh, okay, I hope so. So Ola is predicting 3-1 to United. Those of you who came here a little bit later, I am predicting 2-0. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's what I'm predicting. We'll see. Mom Flossie says the problem is with the trolls. Exactly. Datex says, by the way, update the video description, the road to 3K. Ooh, does it say 1K? Thank you. I'm gonna update that for sure. Let me write that down before I forget it. Update. Let's see here. Do do do. Update the description. The description. Guys, get the likes up there. You guys are dope, though. Seriously. The other family says, keep up the good work. Road to 3K. Yes, road to 3K. We're just skipping past the 2K. We're going straight to 3K. Why not? Schlatt says the best is to ignore trolls. They want a reaction. Of course, that's true. That is true. But I need to say something, and that's that. Usually, sometimes, especially on TikTok, I kind of be trolling back in a way and saying something nice because then they're gonna be looking dumb. But hey, where it says true, few thank the Lord. Hey. Also, Flossie says exactly, Schloss. Yep. Oris talks football says looking forward to Eric Ten Hag Baltimore. Me too. Oris, I feel exactly the same way. Like I am moving into every single game with chest, figuratively speaking. I'm just like, yo, I'm looking forward to see good football again. Hey, Bravi says Chelsea versus Liverpool clash of the mid-table. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna definitely be doing a watch along for that as well on Saturday. I cannot wait. Also says should be an interesting game, Bravi. I agree. The United family says glory, glory, Man United. Big up. Schlot says, by the way, I need a new bet for the weekend. The thing is, you put this. By the way, the less hair and whatnot. Even though you look great with the long hair, but you also suit the I think you just have that right head shape. I don't have that right head shape for going bald. I wish I did, but I don't. But you suited Schlots regardless. You put that bet on yourself. I didn't ask you to do it. You did. And then I said, "Hey, you want to do it again? If you want to be able to do a couple of bets, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do another one for the Arsenal game. That would be dope." Um oh whoa. Ooh, it's Wait a minute. The United family says Eric Ten Hag has brought back the confidence and fear factor. I completely agree. Right? Says Felix missing that. Oh yeah, I kind of. Oh, I would have been incredible to see him though. I like Felix. I really wish that we would have gotten him, but hey, Ghost says, "Damn, I think Ghost is coming for me." Damn, I says, I remember you wrote off Wan-Bissaka. I couldn't wait to say I told you so. Yeah, I did. I did. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I'm not one of those. Sometimes when people be saying I apologize, I'm not gonna say I apologize because at the time that's what I felt. But he has been hella good, and I've praised him for that. I did not think that he was gonna do this. I didn't think he was gonna do well on the 10. I thought maybe it's just done. It's not gonna work. Nope. I've been wrong, and I'm gonna put my hands up and say I was wrong about Wan-Bissaka. At some point, maybe he potentially will probably leave. I do think we're going to get another right back instead of Wan-Bissaka and keep Dallo and have the new right back not fight it off, but just focusing more on those two. The fact that I said I was going to end the stream for like 10 minutes ago and that we're still here, but regardless, y'all are coming with the comments and we're going to end this soon. But yeah, Ghost, you got me. You got me. And I surrender. Ravi says Dumont Flossie should take advantage of Chelsea, but you never know. Big up. Ravi says Sofia, you Power, and Macy doing a show would be a great stream. Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely something that we need to do. Yeah, I do want, of course, collab more with fellow United supporters, just fellow content creators in general. So because there's so many, sorry, woo, there's so many good content creators out there, and we gotta big each other up. So yeah, but guys, that is it for this stream. This stream has been hella good. This live match preview, and it went by so quick like that. Big up to each and every one of you who have been here for yet another live match preview. Tomorrow I will be back, of course, for a live. Oh, KFC, big up to you. No worries. Rewind, rewind. It's I as a viewer sometimes be missing other people's stream and whatnot, and that happens. But it's fine. Big up. You will see me tomorrow. I've literally the whole week is already planned, set up, as you guys can see. Just click on live, and then you'll see all of the videos that are planned for this whole week. So tomorrow is gonna be a live watch along for the Crystal Palace away game versus my team, Manchester United. I believe I'll be going live 30 minutes before kickoff. Maybe a little bit before that. We'll see. And then the live match reaction straightly after. I might get some people on potentially to, do a little bit of review, talking about the game. And then we're going to be doing some other streams throughout. So, yeah, love the stream plan for this week. Big up to each one of you. Sean says, good night, all. Yes, United family says, big up and good night, guys. Yes, yes, yes. KFC says, Palace is a tough match, but I do think we're gonna do it. Ghost says, "Oh, I just got on the stream." Ghost, yeah, we've been here for over an hour, and I kind of do want to rest, cause, yeah. But regardless, no worries. Just rewind, people. Those of you watching now on the replay, do feel free to leave a drop a comment in the underneath, basically, and whatnot, because it does that kind of does help as well to grow the channel. Remember to like the video before you leave. I feel, am I the only one that be having the longest outros? I feel like I might be the only content creator that be having the longest outros in the history of streaming, because I be doing, I don't know, maybe it's intriguing, I don't know. But yeah, before we go, leave me quickly. Prediction for tomorrow. Ghost says, good night, Sophia. The same to you. Casey says 1-0 United. Schloss says 4-0. I believe probably thinking United. Or is Schloss going to putting down Palace? I don't know. Regardless, people, big up. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Sophie's out. And I forgot to say, I wish you all a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And then Sophie's out. Now, I swear, now I'm out. There you go. There we go. Big up. Bye, y'all.